What I'm about to tell you is a true story. Every word of it. Before the Big Bang, the Seychelles, seashells, Seychelles, as you will, was nothing but molten lava and molten lava. And I turned and I said to Mads, I said, I think we need to get out of here. And she said, you're right, Mark. You're right. We need to get out of here. But how? How are we going to get out of here? We're a million miles away from anywhere. So, luckily, there was on the beach before the molten lava killed us a board. And I think the other part said out of order. And then we had a piece of styrofoam, and yeah, and then we had a bungee cord, and so with these three items, pack of cigarettes for me, and maybe a couple of beers, we began the long and arduous journey to paddle our way up the east coast of Africa. Not too close to Mogadishu. Don't want to get that close to Mogadishu. Even then, I don't want to get that close to Mogadishu. You know what I'm saying? So we made our way up the east coast of Africa, and then into a left turn at the Gulf of Aden. And then we kept paddling, and it was hard, but we had the bungee cord, and that made things all right. And we paddled with this, and she held on to this side, and I held on to that side, and I had my hand free for this or that. Anyway, and then we went up through the Gulf of Aden, and then when we waved a quick hello to Djibouti, as you do, and then we continued up into the Red Sea. And that's quite a few kilometers, I must say. And anyway, when we got to the end of the Red Sea, guess what? It stopped. It was like a cul-de-sac, an ancient cul-de-sac. So what do? We use this, and this, and our bare hands, and we dug the Suez Canal. Don't let them tell you any different. We did it. Me and Mads and me. That's right, millennia ago. After we dug the Suez Canal, we made our way through, and then we made a short stop at the port of Said? Oh, sorry, at the port of Said. And then I thought, well, maybe we'll go a little further, and then we got to Alexandria, where I thought we could do some reading. They got a library. So we stopped for a couple of days there, read through some tomes, how you do. Anyway, and then after we wrapped that up, then we made our way through the Straits of Gibraltar and then out into the Atlantic. And we kept paddling and bungee cording and styrofoaming and everything. And then we landed at Kitty Hawk. And guess what we did there? Guess what we did? Hey, by the way, Columbus my ass. We were there way before him, okay? New world. Anyway, and then we built an airplane at Kitty Hawk. Right, brothers? I don't think so. Mads and me built an airplane, a biplane, a non-biplane, a non-binary plane, if you will. And then what we did was we flew up, but our navigational skills were a bit rusty because we were a bit waterlogged. And we ended up on the Jersey side of the Hudson. Yeah. So, what did we do then? I said, guess what, Mads? We're going to build the best bridge in the world. And then we built, with this, a bungee cord and a piece of styrofoam, we built the Tappan Zee Bridge. No, not the Governor Mario Cuomo Bridge. The Tappan Zee Bridge. That's right, the Tappan Zee Bridge. And forevermore will it be called that. And then you don't Tappan Zee Bridge, you walk across it. So we did. And then we made our way up, and we finally landed in Harryman's, New York, along the Hudson, the beautiful Hudson. And it's called Harryman's because they didn't have any razors, so everybody was kind of hairy. So, and that is where I left her, and now I don't know where I am. And I wish you the happiest of birthdays, Mads, Madeline, Maddie, and good luck, and many, many more. All right? I love you. I love you, kid.